with you. It's been 3 months since our last podcast.
Where we said that we were going to record every week.
Every week. Well, no, we've been busy, haven't we? We always say that. Oh, we've been busy.
Well, we have.
But we always are. But we're going to make a genuine effort to do every week podcast. Okay, hold us accountable.
I reckon we just don't use calendars, eh? Do you ever look at your calendar?
Yeah, I have a podcast booked in my calendar every Tuesday morning that I just
then
ignore.
Why don't we do it then?
Because I'm here every Tuesday morning waiting for you.
No, you're not.
I am. I sit here for an hour waiting for you,
You're not.
talking to myself.
That is the biggest load of crap.
I ask you and you're like, I'm busy.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
I'm never busy.
No, someone has to do the work here, eh, Cam?
Yeah, I'm not just playing with knives in the corner.
Yeah.
Okay, Sheree, tell us about your trip.
Oh,
the only reason
like,
that we're
hey,
here is to hear about your bloody
I wasn't going to say about it, but now that you've
No. Oh.
asked.
Where'd you go? Fuck, did you go somewhere?
Yeah. Let me. Okay. Well,
She was gone for a month and we didn't even miss her, eh? Honestly.
Well,
we didn't even notice that she was gone.
Yeah,
I certainly didn't miss being here, that's for sure.
I think I noticed when the kids went drawing on the walls.
Yeah, good.
Oh.
That's good. I knew it would be like that because it goes so fast. I've been back already a month. Like,
That's actually
3
crazy.
weeks.
crazy, eh? So, yeah. Time just goes. I think we should split that up because there's just so much to talk about. So maybe we'll just split it into like countries.
Okay.
Maybe?
Oh, yeah, because you went to more than one country.
So I went to three countries. So maybe we'll split it into like.
Okay,
No, but then
nice.
it's not like.
Oh,
Talk about my country this week.
I'll just skip out for 3 weeks, eh?
Maybe that's kind of fun, and then we don't spend the whole podcast talking about travel. We kind of we can talk about other stuff.
Right, cool.
Should we talk about what's been happening here first?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the book is
Oh, yeah.
at the printers,
The book's probably printed.
literally printed.
Yep.
So about to board its ship,
Yep.
get its passport, and head to New Zealand.
Those that don't know, we've done a
Yeah,
cookbook.
there you go. I was
Yeah.
about to say, take a step back for a second, I reckon.
This is a self-published Pepper and Me cookbook.
Yeah,
What is it called?
it's called Seasoned,
Seasoned.
and I'm pretty sure there's about 94 recipes in there.
Yep.
Bigger than the other two.
Rounded up, 100.
Rounded up, 100 plus recipes. So really excited about that. That's we have an official launch date of the 12th of September.
Yep.
Which we're hoping it'll be here about the 1st.
In the first week of September, we're hoping, and then unloading and all of that sort of jazz to
Yeah, I will say, this is a spoiler, so push your fast forward 15-minute button, 15-second button if you don't want to hear Pepper Post spoiler. Ready, skip. We're going to put the book in the Pepper Post.
Yes.
So if you're not a Pepper Post
Whoa.
member,
That's cool.
now's your time to sign up, and you will be literally the first person to receive the book.
Yes.
So you'll also be the first people to lay eyes on our rebrand.
Yes.
So we're launching our rebrand at the same time as the book. So it would be all systems go 1st of September into our fresh suited packaging,
Yeah.
which is kind of a little refresh. It's not drastically changed. We should probably,
No.
we can talk through the process a little bit because we've been working on this for a year.
Yeah.
We tried every colour in the Pantone book 2024.
We've gone full circle. We went from black and white. We were like, let's put colour in it.
Let's
pick
bring
one colour
colour
let's
into
do
the
shades.
Let's do
a whole
6
rainbow.
colours. Let's do these colours look
patterns,
cool.
Let's do gradients.
Let's do minimal.
And annoyingly, but I think also probably really good, we've kind of come full circle back to not too far away from where we're at now.
Yeah, great. It's been very, very, very difficult process that's the most difficult process I've ever been through with this business because it's so important, I guess. And it's so scary to change your brand when your brand is the strongest thing you have.
But we're also not, we're opinionated, but we also don't know what we want.
Yeah, that's
The
right.
hard thing.
I know
We didn't go
what I
into
didn't
it
like.
with a super clear, this is definitely going to work for us. We were like, let's try these sorts of things. And then we tried them and then they didn't work. And then we tried other stuff and then it didn't work. And then we tried
Yeah,
other
but I
stuff
feel
and
like we
it
were
didn't work.
always teetering on the edge, and then we just, I don't know. Anyway, we're there. We're doing it 1st of September. Will be all systems go, and it's quite a cool logistical nightmare. Like I think it's quite cool because probably you're dealing with a nightmare. But
someone thinks it's cool.
Yeah.
No, but I think that everyone's doing a really good job of like we're basically playing a game of run out all the stock.
Can you stop knocking the table?
I'm not.
You are.
Okay.
You're moving the table.
Run out all the stock on the last day of August.
Yeah.
And
Such
not.
such a cool thing.
So we've run out of a
Yes,
lot of
spoiler
packaging
alert.
already. So we're into a lot of stickered bags for the month of August, just to
Yeah.
keep the product on the shelf. Otherwise, we'd end up with no. But like, it's good that we run out of some product packaging.
Yeah, it's a really good problem to have. It's just a problem.
Yeah.
And it's no matter how much forecasting you do, you know, we just have a product like Sanders that is just selling like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times more than any other product that we sort of could compare it to, which is
Yeah.
just mind blowing.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether that's just because it's,
So
well,
good.
I mean, it is such a good product,
Yeah.
but like, is it the flavor of the month, you know? And then so all of our forecasting on products are going off that, and then is it just going to stop?
Is it
or
gonna
just going to
slow
keep
down
going?
or
I don't
what?
know. I
Yeah.
think
Who knows?
and we're a little bit gun shy on marketing because we know if we push too hard, we're going to run out of stock in that last week of August. And it's like, oh, we don't want to be out of stock for a week because that hurts when you're spending so much money.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's
very hard,
Very, yeah.
especially when we're investing in 12 products for the Advent, 12 products for summer range, all in basically the 1st of October to
Yeah.
come start packaging that. So lots on. But yeah, 1st of September.
So spend your money with us. please.
Yeah, keep an eye out for some sales late August if we have any product left. There may be no
honestly,
sale.
We've planned this big like clearance sale to go in the last week of August, but honestly, the way that it's
No-
looking, we're not going to have any
No
product
product to
to
sell.
clear.
Well, that's going to be the biggest problem we could possibly
Yeah, I
have.
was gonna say it's like the worst outcome.
Oh,
And then yeah, wet product. We're like, how much do we label in the current labeling and all sorts. So anyway, that's fun August to get through, and then yeah, 1st of September, fresh branding. First week of September, we'll get that book out to our top customers,
Yeah,
and
very
then it will be live
for everyone else.
for everyone else. 12th of
Week and a
September
half later,
is
yep.
yeah the date we've got. And then we've just started talking about a little tour yesterday. So we're gonna have a big party here at the warehouse for staff, family, friends.
To launch the brand.
Yeah, to launch the
cool.
brand and the
The book.
book.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I feel like yeah, be
We're
good.
calling it the book because it's easier to call it a book party than a
Brand
rebrand
party, but-
It's like,
It's
but-
also probably celebrating a year of hard work.
Basically,
really.
it's a fresh leaf, isn't it? Like a yeah,
and it's sort of our 9th birthday party as well.
yeah,
Oh,
bit of
whoa.
everything.
You know,
That's cool.
throw in a few different things there as well. If I call it a birthday party, it means we get cake.
Yeah, cake's a hot topic
You know?
in this place.
Oh
too.
God, cake is a hot topic in this
Can
place. Shall we not
Can we
talk
have
about
one of
that?
those tiramisus, like a big
Long one.
tiramisu?
I'll get you a Vienna.
No, I don't want a bloomin' ice cream in a box.
Do you want a tiramisu in like a real random thing, like how they make like a wheelbarrow
Yeah,
of tiramisu?
Yeah, I can. I'll,
like a
I'll get
drawer?
I'll get a tarp for my ute.
Yeah,
and
and
you
we'll fill
can
the back of the
fill
ute
the back
with
of the ute with
tiramisu.
tiramisu.
Yeah.
They should do them in the pepperoni brown bags. This little goodie bag.
A little goodie bag that's just straight tiramisu.
That'd be cracker.
Well, we could put them in our new branding in jars.
Say all the old bags.
Make like literal dessert jars with the new branding.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
Yeah.
That idea actually.
That's fun. We could do
Yeah.
that. Yeah, we could do a few foods like that. Having
Anyway,
jars.
there is going to be a little bit of a book sort of signing tour as well of a few
Yeah, we've only
places.
really just started talking about this yesterday, but it does make sense to get out there and do it basically those 2 weeks. So we're looking at Whitianga, Hamilton, Taupo, Christchurch, Blenheim, and Queenstown is what I've got on the list.
Not Greymouth.
Well, it's kind of, we got to find a place to have it, but I would actually go wherever.
Yeah,
If
right.
someone sort of says, "Hey, come here.
Yeah.
I've got 50 seats and we can do some snacks." Like that's where you want to go, I guess.
And that's for you to introduce yourself and sign books.
Well, I think I would do a talk for maybe half an hour about the book,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
process of the book, and the process of the rebrand, and then we'll do book signing, and then I'll do wherever I am might be slightly different, but work with wherever I am to do some snacks with Pepper and Me product.
Oh,
And then-
cool. Yeah.
So, if I'm going to a place that doesn't have a kitchen, I thought, oh, let's get a food truck and we'll do souvlaki with like all our flavors, all our products used on that or something.
Sanders
and then like Sanders fries or something like I don't know. Just
Yeah, yeah.
just pull some stuff in because it's otherwise it's every place has got their own chef, so it's almost like right, I'll give you half the ticket cost to do some food for this little event and meet and greet, drinks, whatever. So that's the plan. So keep an eye out. We'll probably get those. I think if we go full speed, we'll get tickets online next week.
Yep.
And it's like 11th September. 11th. That's me. Sorry.
Yeah.
11th.
Yeah, mute it.
Oh God, I've signed up for this bloody.
Mute it.
I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm signed up for this 8 week challenge thing. God, they're blowing up my phone, eh?
Don't you have enough challenges?
Well, none of them are working, so I need another one.
My life's so hard.
I need it to be harder.
Think of a
I need
worse
my
thing
life
right
to be harder for me.
Got enough challenges on. Oh, yeah, let's do our 8-week challenge.
Oh. Anyway, okay, so yeah, keep an eye out for the book tour tickets.
Yep.
Online. It's mid-September, just before the school holidays. So
Perfect.
yep,
Nice.
perfect.
That's
that.
exciting. And is it both you or just you or who's going?
Haven't locked that in yet because Tree might need 1 or 2 people helping depending on what
Yeah.
Yeah,
place
I'll
needs. So it
I'll
just really depends on that.
try and take Lawn to 1 or 2 if we can that first week.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then I might take Em or Alicia
Yeah, cool.
down
The
to
other
help and get some content and whatnot.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm sure there's plenty of people that
Depends
love
on the
to.
stockers, depends on what they need, depends if we're trying to roll out the rebrand at the same time with them. in stock
Gone.
and
I
all
think
that
it'll be fine though because it's probably like all really helpful because it'll be having that
Oh,
new
yeah,
branding
100%.
out and about. Yeah, so that's our update. Have we got anything else?
That's exciting.
Yeah.
That's no wonder the podcast has been on hold. There's heaps going on.
stuff. New brand book, advent calendar.
Kind of came straight back in, and I wanted to get some recipes cooked while they were fresh in my head from travel. So we've done Greece, and then I'll do Spain next week. I'll try and do like a 15 recipe series from all the best things we ate in Spain,
Cool.
which is quite fun. I think people are enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we brought in that Greek oregano, so we just got that online today, which I've just done 12 recipes with it, so everyone's going to be like
Dang.
screaming for it, so it's quite fun.
And what about, is there any updates on what you guys are doing for Advent this year?
We're doing advent this year, and that is the update.
That's where you're at on it?
There's
90% locked in.
Okay,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. We've decided we will do the recipe book again.
Yep.
So
Cool.
same as last year, they'll get lots of recipes. The dry products are all finalised. We've got some other new cool things in it that we didn't have last year. And yeah, just working on the sauces now, almost done. We've decided that this is going to be the last. We're not going to do an advent calendar next year.
Oh, whoa. That's a big bit of news.
Yeah, it is quite big.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think the staff are a bit shocked, but I don't think anyone understands how much work it is. It's our entire year. And
Yeah,
and then
it's
you
a
don't
set.
and then the work kind of goes down the drain because it's one and done.
Okay, yeah.
Like we do bring back some of the products in summer and winter range.
We
but
sort of, that first year, we used it as a really cool way to test 24 products and then pick out 6 or 10 to launch. But we don't need to do an advent calendar to test a few products. Now we've got Pepper Post to test products.
Yeah, so
And we can do that every month rather than save them all for the end of the year. And it creates a whole lot of headaches if we have extra product. Like, you have to let everyone open the advent calendar before you can sell restocks of the advent calendar,
So
which
we-
is,
yeah.
you know, you don't make that much money off the advent calendar because you're like, oh, but we'll make good margin off the individual products that aren't in a $50 box.
But we can't sell
And
them
then
to
you
the
can't
14th
sell
of
them
December.
until the 14th of December because everyone wants to open it in time. It's a bit of a nightmare.
The book, that's months of work. The videos, months of work. The editing, the products, the nips, the ingredients, the production,
The packaging. Yeah.
the box, the time it takes to build
The boxes.
the boxes, fill the boxes. There's 8-9 staff on that advent line for a week. Like, there's no way we make money
Because
on
of,
those things.
because of the box.
It's our entire year's work.
Because of the box, like, shipping is probably twice as expensive as all of those products would need to be because the box is like twice as big to allow room for all of the logistics of it in terms of spacing it out and not having it smash into each other and break and all of that sort of stuff. So it's getting cut. So this year is going to be your last year to get an advent calendar in its current format.
Yeah.
With a book.
With the book.
with a book. Yeah.
That's very cool.
And I already know what we're going to do next year instead, which is going to really focus on our hero 12 products
Cool.
Instead of new products.
instead of new products.
That's cool.
Put that one in the
And but make it like
back burner.
back burner.
Mm.
Yeah, pop that in the.
Put that in the memory bank.
Oh, we just need. I feel like if we had the space, the head space for the rest of the year, who knows what we could come up with new.
Oh, it'd be insane, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, we could go back to doing like Friday challenges and cooking videos and content.
Yeah, I don't
again.
know. Just
Yeah.
It's where it's
Or-
where the future is.
or we work on these products, and then you you can bring them out when you're happy with them. We continue.
Yeah, you're not
we've
rushing them.
we've had a few real bangers in Pepper Post, like
Yes.
the G banger, literal banger, and then the dill pick in that same month.
I know.
And then people are just like absolutely mental for them. It's such a good way to test product because you get the immediate feedback of like, oh my god, I need to be able to bring that back. So
Oh, people are begging for it in 2 days.
having like 12
it's
new
really cool.
products in the Pepper Post and then 12 new products in the Advent is
Scary.
tiring.
And we have to do both because we have to keep the stockists happy. Because if we launch 12 new products in the Advent that we can't ship to stockists, then stockists are like, well, I'm missing out on products. And it's like, so yeah. Nah, simplify it next year.
Yeah.
Last year we tried to simplify, didn't we? Or the year before? I don't know. At some point we tried to simplify.
Yes, that was the motto of
2020.
Streamline.
Streamline. Yeah, we need to streamline.
Streamline.
Again. We need to streamline again.
Pretty sure I was like, Lauren, we need to streamline. And you're like, let's start a podcast.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but
that
that's
was-
that's
yeah,
that's
that
kind of
was-
different,
yeah.
I reckon.
It is, but
It's exposure.
it's fun. I like doing podcasts. I just feel like we need to do it every week and make the most of it. If you're going to do it properly.
Yeah, 100%. And
Yeah.
speaking of properly, so where'd you go first on your trip?
Okay.
Let's talk about that.
Okay. We'll talk about Spain today.
Okay.
So we flew into Barcelona, which was very exciting. And they have quite a big anti-tourism scene at the moment. So the over-tourism of Barcelona has pushed all the like apartments towards being Airbnbs rather than homes.
Okay.
So people can't afford homes.
Right.
And there's massive protests in
Right.
Barcelona and very much anti-tourist. So they'll swear at you and throw water at you and like shoot water guns and like
Really?
yeah
streets?
in the streets. Yeah.
What?
So yeah, it was an interesting time to go. We missed the massive protest by like 2 weeks. We were there like 2 weeks beforehand.
Are they like verbally abusive?
Yeah, like oh, fucking turista.
It's intimidating, eh?
Yeah, we probably didn't see a huge amount of it, but I've seen so much on TikTok, so I was definitely kind of prepared for it.
Okay.
But then we also we landed and we went straight to La Rambla and the La Boqueria markets, which are the touristy things, and we
Yeah.
smashed them out in an hour. So you tick the boxes and then you can be like, cool, let's like explore the back streets, find all these cool little hidden gems and like all these places we had on the food list. So we definitely found better markets to go to than that massive famous market. We definitely found all the cute pokey little
Shops. stores.
shops, tapas bars. Yeah, so you're kind of a couple suburbs away from La Rambla as the main street, and we went to Elborn was definitely the coolest, and then we did a night in Grazia as well. And everyone was real chill there. It was kind of more hipster vibes, real funky. Cool bars, cool food. And then there is like definitely the top 20 tapas bars had the queues outside, and you could see a lot of people were tourists, but the locals were also there too.
Right.
So loads of Spanish people, and like older guys and things,
Everyone.
which was cool. And it was such an experience, like because you go on opening time, you get in the line, and then like they open the doors like 7 p.m. or whatever, everything opens late, and they hoard you in, they fill the tables, and then you're standing along the bar, and like so they're like, you want to stand at the bar, and we're like, yeah. So we stand at the bar.
in line.
No, you
Oh.
just like you eat there,
Oh, right.
and they didn't even. So they're like, you want a beer or wine, or like,
Yeah.
and we're like, yeah,
Standing.
just chuck you a drink, like.
Cracker.
You don't even choose your beer or wine. It's kind of like
You want a
want
beer
drink
or
or
what?
get
There
you
you go.
something. Yeah. And then they
Soda
just
water.
they'll like
There
put
you go, it's
so
food.
they put some like he's like, you want some of these? Yeah, yep. And then
Funny.
it's like, okay, order, and you take a little order, order a couple of things, and he's like, get that as well, or you try this, try the octopus, or try the squid, or try, and they're like, cool, 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 and it comes out. It's pretty cool, very authentic. So our favourite was it's Hilda, pronounced Hilda, but it's spelt Gilda with a G,
Right.
which I made for Campbell on Friday night, which is a skewer
Yes.
with a guandolo pickle, an olive, and an anchovy.
Yeah.
And you put it all in your mouth at once, and it tastes like cheese. Like the flavors all
What?
combined are
It's a warm-
so
Warm cheese.
mind blowing. It's like
Wild.
salty, rich, creamy umami, and it's mind blowing.
Yeah.
The taste of this simple thing. So we ate so many of those. That was like definitely the fave. We would have those everywhere we went. Croquettes, croqueta.
Are they
With,
from
like-
Spain?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. I think so. Well, there's croqueta in Spain, and then you have like different versions of them.
Yeah.
Croquette maybe is French. It's definitely a Spanish food though, croqueta. Made from like the bechamel, and then you have all the different types of hamon, iberico, acorn fed. The more expensive it is, the more insane it is. Like it wasn't.
The
It wasn't.
more aged it is.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
it's
And the
like
more
quality.
like I think it says black pigs. Was it black pigs or the? Yeah, black pigs. Acorn fed, different ages. Amazing, amazing. Balota, that's the one. The balota ham on. And we went to Canetti, which is like the number one spot.
Nice.
Oh, the ice cream.
Nah, it's called Bar Canetti everywhere. So, Cornetto.
Before when you said bolita, I thought you were...
Balota,
I was
balota.
like, Balota. I thought you were talking about bologna. Like
Bologna. Oh, no, that's
the-
a type of
like
ham.
Luncheon.
Nah, that's the mortadella.
Ah.
You don't like that, eh?
Nah,
Yeah, it
it's-
is like the fancy luncheon.
That's
It's so good.
The Barbie of luncheon, eh?
It's so nice. Squid sandwich.
Yum.
New food, never had before. So crispy fried squid, soft bread, and like aioli, which is it's
Makes
aioli,
sense,
but it's
yeah.
like super garlicky, so it's raw garlic flavor.
Great garlic.
So it's rich, thick aioli, but like
Yep.
garlic, mean, so nice. I'm gonna try and make some next week. And this crispy squid sandwich, and we had it 2 or 3 places,
Yeah.
so I didn't know it was a thing, but it was magical.
How did they do the squid? Like, was it just cut and then flattened out?
So like baby squid,
yeah.
so like little tempura
ones.
bites.
Ah, little fellas.
Yeah, little baby
okay.
squids.
Like
Yeah,
rings almost.
rings and
Yeah.
tentacles.
Oh, cool.
Oh, so nice.
Yeah, it
yeah.
makes so much sense
Yeah,
though,
it
eh?
does.
Yeah.
It does make so much
I
sense.
didn't even think about that.
Beef tartare.
It's just like calamari but in a sandwich.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a little fish
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
real
Yeah.
tender, nice garlic sauce, soft bread. Yeah, it was out the gate. Yum. I've never seen that anywhere else. I'd never had that before. Yeah, beef tartare with French fries. Very common thing to
Okay.
have.
Yeah.
So you
Served
have your
on the French fries.
yeah, you can get it on your French fries, or you can have it
As
on
like
the
a dip.
side. So you're eating it with your French
That's
fries,
what
which
you
was
mean, eh?
lit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cream
shit.
That's some
Catalana.
fusion stuff, eh?
Two of the best things.
Yeah.
French fries.
So nice. But very much a culture of sitting around that bar and the chefs talking to you as they're cooking. The service was
Oh, yeah.
outstanding everywhere we went. The hosts were a lot older. So you're talking men in there, mostly men, interestingly enough. Yeah, and 50s, 60s. Like, this is their career,
Korea.
is to
Yeah, right.
host.
Family family restaurant.
Some were, some weren't.
Yeah.
But that was the most like standout thing I think from our whole travels was how incredible the service was.
Right.
Like we could have average food and leave feeling like we just had the best night of our lives
Yeah.
because you are like in it. You know, even like you have your drink and he's like, oh, you want a bit more? I was like, oh, no. He's like, I'll give you a little split. You know, they just top your glass up halfway or something.
Yeah.
Just like all these little extra things you just never get
Yeah.
in New Zealand. They like,
Do you
Yeah.
like? Is it are they charging you for that, or is it kind of just hosting? Like, do you
so
know?
I reckon it's tipping culture.
Right,
Because-
you tip
Well,
on top of it.
yeah. So if you get the good service, I guess particularly Americans or any tourists or like whatever would tip.
Yeah.
So if you have great service, you're gonna give a tip.
Yeah.
And if you don't, you maybe don't.
Yeah.
So it pushes them to be the best they can absolutely be. Whereas in New Zealand, they maybe have no reason to
Have that good service.
have that good service. Also, a incredibly low paying job. Like
Yeah, I think that's the difference. As overseas, they're like careers.
It is a
That's
career.
Yeah.
it's a lifetime career.
Yeah.
I think if you're the bar manager or restaurant manager here, that's well paying, but in terms of
Mm.
wait staff,
Yeah.
we kind of think of it as a summer job, don't you? Like a young
Almost,
person,
yeah, like a uni sort of
part
side
time.
hustle.
It's certainly not, yeah. But if they would imagine if they had the opportunity to take home $300 in tips every night,
Yeah,
you would.
you'd be the best.
You'd be inclined to be the best, wouldn't you? Which is so interesting because I hate tipping culture because it's hard and it's confusing and I don't understand it and I never know how much to give.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it's like awkwardly like, do I tip every time they give me something or do I just tip at the end on the
Yeah,
bill or like
yeah.
how do I know if the waiter gets it? Do I
Yeah.
have to do cash? Do I have to carry cash
Yeah.
everywhere? It's I found it a little bit stressful.
Yep.
And then Matt, he thinks he's like being super generous, adding 10%. And I'm like, no, but in America, it's like minimum 15% law.
yeah.
So I don't think 10% is
Heaps.
generous.
No.
Nah,
So I think you think, and he's like, well, you can't add 20% onto every bill.
Yeah.
that's what you do.
Well, I'm like, but you kind of, I think you have to.
have
I
to.
think you should if you have the
Yeah.
really good service. So
Yeah.
it does get a little bit stressful, but yeah, really interesting. I've been thinking about it a lot because I reckon it's what made the experience.
It's just such a grey area though,
Yeah.
because how do you make sure it goes to the person that's giving you that good service?
Yeah, does it go to them or does
Yeah.
it all go
To
to
a
a
pot,
pot?
to be spread out.
Or yeah,
But
so
then-
some places
yeah.
wouldn't accept cash, or they like it goes on the bill, then it gets split between everyone,
Yep.
maybe chefs included.
Yeah, you can really argue both ways, like
Yeah, very interesting discussion.
yeah, like
Yeah.
the employer should probably be paying the staff reasonably enough that they don't have to get tips.
Oh.
But then there's like the other.
That's
Yeah.
American
side.
culture though. Like,
Yeah.
like Americans paying half of minimum wage because they know it's going to get
Get
topped up with
tips,
tips.
yeah.
And if you don't get it topped up with tips, you have to top it up. Like the employer has to top it up, so you have to meet that minimum wage. But your hourly rate
Right.
is less than minimum wage. 'cause
Right.
then
Is that how it
that's-
works?
Yeah,
That,
Yeah.
that's
one
like,
seems
if minimum
weird.
wage is minimum wage, you should get minimum wage.
Yeah.
And tips on top.
Yeah,
Tips shouldn't
totally.
eat into
It
your
should-
minimum wage.
Nah,
That's
it
just
shouldn't. I didn't
mind-blowing
know.
to me that you could go and get $5 an hour.
I didn't
with
know it
the-
was like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, with the knowledge that you're probably going to get $30 an hour in tips.
Yeah.
But if it's quiet and you don't get $30 an hour in tips,
But how is that tipping? It's
I know
like,
it's not.
it should
It's-
be-
It's the
yeah.
employer using the
Yeah.
customer's money.
Yeah,
yeah, just
absolutely.
charge. God, and they charge so much for food in America too. Like, yeah.
Is it almost tax? Do tips wouldn't get taxed, would they?
I don't know.
Huh.
It's
Yeah,
probably a
maybe
s-
that's why.
it's probably
Is
a
it like
slimy way
almost
to.
tax evasion?
Is this all?
Because would the employer have to? Oh, but American taxes are screwed as
Who
well,
know?
aren't they?
Honestly,
Who knows?
who knows?
It's probably different
And
across each
and
state too. Like,
when I looked it up, like is tipping is not enforced obviously in Europe.
Mm,
It's not a
mm.
enforced thing, but when you go on tours or whatever, when we did that Trafalgar tour, like it's very clearly states gratuities are not included. It would be expected that you are
Tipping.
tipping 10 to 20% of
Mm.
that on top of that.
Right.
So it's kind of, I feel like you don't getting out of that
Nah.
when it sort of states that.
Yeah.
And it is a little bit like it was stressful. And then same in Greece was the same. Like I
Right.
said, it's not enforced, but you know,
It's expected.
I think because
yeah.
they reckon that I thought it would be full of like Brits or whatever. It wasn't. The main tourists were American, so the tipping
used to it.
you would get used to it because you would get it all the time.
Because Americans used
So then when you don't tip, it's kind of like, oh,
Stands
that's a
out.
bit rude or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, we had some. It was real funny. When we were in Mexico, it was very similar. Where it was like, we don't expect you to tip,
Mm.
but like, where's the tip?
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, where's the fucking service? They're on island time, eh? They're just coming.
Yeah. They are. I think in Barcelona, like we had great service, really good. Probably because of that. Everyone, like considering the anti-tourism, it was pretty good. The prices were pretty reasonable. We had this cheesecake. That is one of the main things I wanted to talk about because
Cool.
it's a Basque cheesecake. Best
Yeah.
cheesecake. Oh, the best cheesecake in the world, I think, is San Sebastian. But this is the best in. I don't know. It was top tier, and it's not made from cream cheese. It was made from mascarpone. It had blue cheese, parmesan, and this other
Pardon?
cheese in it. Yeah. So the balance of it was sweet, but they do it savoury as well. So it's a cheesecake that you would eat
actual cheese.
as a snack, yeah. And then the sweet one, you wouldn't know. You would taste it and you'd be like, it tastes like cheese, but it's sweet. how is this happening? What's happening in my mouth? And then I like went on a deep dive trying to figure out what was in it. And then I was like, the parmesan, of course, it makes sense. It's giving it that umami. And then there's the blue cheese is used as a seasoning in there as well. So it's just bringing these other elements of complexity to this flavour.
They're not melting down mild.
Nah.
Eden.
Or like whipping cream cheese. And then the mascarpone is the base, which is a silky smooth thing rather than the cream cheese, which was just fascinating to me. So we tried a piece of very famous, that Jean cake. I think it's been going for about 5 years. And he's got 3 sites now. So you can buy the cheesecake by the slice. You just tell him how much you want. And there was the savoury, there was the vanilla. We got a chocolate vanilla and a slice of chocolate, slice of vanilla. Very rich, but that was like probably one of the most memorable bites of the trip was this cheesecake. So that would be a must
Interesting,
try. Very
yeah.
interesting. So they had a book, and I wanted to buy the book, and then I was like, oh, I'm going to be carting a book around Europe. So I didn't buy it. So when I got home, I found it on Amazon. I paid $50 to ship the book
It's
here.
crazy to get it here.
I
eh?
know. So I was like, I should have just bought it. Anyway, it got here, and I read the book,
Whole book.
fucking cover to cover.
Wasn't
and
it
his
there?
fucking recipe's not in there.
Ah,
But like the way he's tinkered around the recipes, he's given about 80 other cheesecake recipes. So he's taken inspiration from the other top 10 cheesecakes in Spain, right? So he's used their recipes. So he's given their recipes, and then he's given like friends and family's recipes. He's got a recipe for like a chocolate
His own one.
cheesecake. There's like
that can be our next recipe book because everyone else's recipes.
everyone
but not
else's
our own.
recipes. I know.
Go and buy the other person's recipe book, and it might have his.
I know. So, and because it had his story at the front, because he's an engineer, and there's a lot of science behind the maths, I think, of the starting of
Wild.
this cheesecake. Started
Crazy.
in COVID. He started baking cheesecake at home, and then like tinkering with the percentages and the
So
cook time, and and it's usually a baked cheesecake. Well, we do mainly set cheesecakes here, but it's baked real hot, real fast, and only kept at room temperature so that the texture stays perfect.
Wow.
So I've certainly picked up some tips.
Interesting.
But I don't know. I'm going to try
Yeah.
next week
Yeah.
and see if I can make something similar. But
So what?
I don't think
would
I'll ever
set
be.
it? What would?
well, it's baked.
Yeah, but if
So
you're just like, what are you like blending up a whole bunch of cheese?
I'm assuming the middle's
Like,
kind of
how
like
do
a
the
you
mascarpone is the base.
Yeah, but
There'll
how
be
do you
eggs
get
in it.
parmesan
There's
cheese
eggs.
or something?
There's eggs in it.
Yeah.
It's the same sort of base as any Basque cheesecake. It's the same, but it's
Yeah.
just seasoned with a touch, a tiny
Right, a
touch
little
of these
bit
other
blue cheese.
cheeses.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
Tiny,
right.
so
tiny
there's
touch.
still sugar through.
Yeah.
the
That was
core.
definitely sweet.
Right,
Yeah,
got ya.
definitely sweet. But it was like a flavour journey.
And does it look like when you cut into like a brie? Is the inside
Yes.
like that?
It is.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
it is.
I can picture it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
So it's kind of good. Yeah, got the baked outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, Basque, style. It was one of the most incredible
Is
things.
that the one that's in like a
No,
log? No. What's? Yeah, I've seen that one on TikTok. A whole stack.
you probably can do it in a log.
This is like a specific restaurant or whatever that
Okay.
does these cheesecakes in logs.
Okay.
And you
No.
buy it by like.
The inch.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that was one standout thing. Yeah, we had some really, 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 really good food there. And then we hired a car, so we picked up our car and we drove up the coast.
Mm-hmm.
So Costa Brava, if you talk about Costa Brava, most people associate it with the Brits abroad and it being quite tacky. So when we booked it, I didn't know that. I was like, oh, I've just seen these beautiful coastlines on TikTok and I've like ahead and
Oh
it
my God,
didn't
yeah.
look busy. It looked tiny, but there was you could see where the Brits abroad were. There was these big town centres, which were Blanes, Lloret de Mar, and you would
Go there.
Brits would flock there partying and seaside. So
Right.
they're like the bigger towns. But we found 3 tiny little villages
Yep.
with like literally just one row.
Yeah. I've seen
And they were perfect. So there was no Brits abroad. Stunning, like stunning. It was the most because I didn't know what to expect. I said to Matt when we got there, I was like, look, if this is shit, we'll just jump on the train
Yep.
and go
somewhere else.
Like we got cheap accom because there wasn't nice accom in those places. They were so tiny. So we were well prepared for it to be gutted, and it was like it was probably the best time of the whole trip.
Interesting.
Yeah, cheap food.
With the Brits.
There were no Brits there.
They were on the other side.
They were at the big
Ah.
towns.
I was gonna say, it sounds a little bit icky, eh?
Well, it did. It
Brits
did.
abroad.
It did. It is. You know, they're all
Yeah,
loud
yeah.
and tacky and bloody.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, makeup, full faces. So they go to the big party centres. And
Got
we
ya.
literally found these tiny little villages.
Flew under the radar.
And we did, we went straight to Tossa de Mar, which is the old castle and this sort of smaller beach. That was like the biggest probably place we went. And then we went to that Tamaru, which was that sort of stunning hotel in the cliffside where you just overlooked, and that was the best scene.
That was the one that you like booked ages ago.
Yeah, that was the
It's
one
like
I
the pool
booked.
that goes outside, inside, or something.
No, that was Santorini.
Ah,
Nah. This wasn't. Nah, it was more the coastal view. That was incredible. Best swimming.
Next week's episode.
Oh.
We did it like we did a
Sorry, not in this country.
You probably sat through all of this
I was
already.
like, man, it was just.
I haven't even told. No, I don't know if anyone wants to listen to it. To
we
my
don't.
trip
No, we
stories.
don't.
But we went on a hiked the coastline, and then the food was just real cheap. That was an incredible favorite spot. And then we drove up. So we drove towards France,
Yep.
and what was really cool was that because we're just going an hour each time. Each town got more and more French and less Spanish as you went on. So by the time you're almost at the border, you're almost French.
Yep.
So the last town in Spain was called Cadaqués, and the restaurants were predominantly French food.
stuff.
Right.
The people were predominantly French. Like the language, the whole vibe was almost French, which was like so interesting to see because you kind of wonder we don't have that here. So you're like, how do you just drive over a line and you're gone from Spanish to
Yeah.
French?
Yeah.
But it merged.
Yeah.
There was an incredible
Grey zone, grey area.
like
change.
gradient of and then you drive over the Pyrenees, which is the mountain range, and then you're in France.
Interesting.
Yeah, real cool. Real
What-
cool. Very
what was-
interesting.
Was it like when you're in Spain? Was it like sangria? Was that kind of like
Yeah.
the main drink?
Yeah, we got quite stuck into the sangria
okay.
quite early.
Is that
But
when
then you
is that-
changed as you went. To France?
Yeah, yep. Yes, towards rosé. So
Right.
big,
Okay.
big change to wine. Sangria knocks your socks off, hey.
It's easy to drink, hey.
That's
It's
what
tasty and you
we've
just.
really learnt that.
Yeah. Was that when you tried to quit? Was
Oh,
that sangria or was that wine?
that was a
something
mix. Because you make sangria as chilled red wine, and then you add fruits and lemonade, or everyone does it differently. But then it's also got spirits in it.
Right.
What spirit did they put in
I
it?
think it's rum.
Crack
Oh, like
up.
white rum or something.
Yeah. Oh, do you know what? I'll look it up real quick because
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, now it
I-
makes sense. If you say white rum, I was thinking like
Black heart.
dark whiskey or something. What's going on?
Oh, so brandy. Sorry, brandy.
Oh,
it is.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's got
yeah.
chopped fruit sweetener, a splash of
Oh,
brandy, or
yeah,
orange
that makes
liqueur.
sense, 'cause it's
But-
kind of spiced a little bit.
But I have seen it with like vodka or
Yeah.
something added. But the brandy. So you're taking red wine and adding a spirit to it.
Yeah.
But then you're making it cold
Sweet
and
and
refreshing, so it's
refreshing.
real
Yeah.
easy to drink.
Yeah.
We usually take me like
In the
good half an hour to
sun.
drink a glass of red
Yeah.
wine.
Oh, you down it in
Oh, you
seconds.
literally downing them in 10 minutes.
Oh, this is
So
thirst
we
quenching.
got multiple times got a big jug of sangria, and we
It hits you
absolutely,
fast.
I was absolutely bowled over both times. I was like, I can't drink sangria. This is not a good idea for me. We learnt that real quick.
You go back again, eh?
My drinking is not seasoned. Like, yeah, definitely not. Especially in the heat, and you're running 12-hour
Yeah.
time difference, and
It's even rosé though. Like when you get a cold rosé,
Mm.
it's like little bloody
yeah,
naughty juice.
true. You definitely drink it slower though than you would a
Yeah, I,
a
yeah.
refreshing.
I don't know. I've never had sangria in
Yeah,
Spain.
oh wow, make it for you.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, yeah, I won't. I made it.
We're only allowed to talk about our country.
Yeah, rosé all day, every day.
Rosé all day. Yeah, I definitely got into the rosés when we went to France. But it was pretty good. We probably had like 2 drinks a day, because then you're too tired. I need a nap otherwise.
What's the New Zealand equivalent? The chilly bin of beers. Is it the
Yeah, 3
cruises?
beers.
Cruises. No, there's like hundreds of RTDs now that you could drink.
Pals.
Yeah, pal.
Ah,
Because-
yeah.
Because you don't get things like that there. You don't even get that in Aussie.
Yeah.
It's because we're binge drinkers, though. Eh?
And we don't want the sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're healthy binge drinkers.
Yes.
Don't give me sugar.
Yeah.
Ours need to be portable.
Yeah, you don't see that sort of stuff anywhere else. We do have a big culture for that.
Yeah, I think you're
Well,
right.
'cause we
The
have
low carb, low sugar
But I don't think we
Premixes?
have a culture of going out either. Like you wouldn't get a you'd be more likely to crack a can of Pals rather than pour a jug of sangria at home. You know what I mean? Like you don't
Maybe,
go
yeah.
out.
Is that
Yeah.
we're lazy? Are we lazy?
I don't know. I just don't think we have a massive
But you
community
used
sort
to.
of
You would have
culture.
used to go out and drink. Like I used to go out and drink like every weekend when I was 18.
Preload
Like,
though, you reckon?
yes, definitely. And but then you get a bucket of 5 cruisers for $20.
Chase the
So
rainbow.
You need $20.
Yeah, you gotta go the purple to the green to the.
Yeah, and I'll be at Lava Bar. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
They had, what do they call them? Lava jars.
Lava jars.
They had lava jars
Did
there, didn't
they?
they? And they were just pouring cruiser and something acid to it.
Oh, I don't know.
Sorry.
Might have been past my time. You don't go out to drink. That's an interesting.
Yeah.
I think
Well, I don't know.
you don't
I
go
don't.
out to drink. Yeah, I feel like that's
different
it.
stage of life.
you-
Yeah, I also have
statement.
2 kids at home.
I do think that in the last few years, going out to drink has certainly
Dropped off.
dropped off
COVID.
by a half.
Oh,
Yeah,
COVID's
so,
destroyed it,
It-
eh?
and everything
I
like
think
that.
it was even like the recession because after COVID, people kind of got it back out.
back
But
into
I
it,
used to go out for a drink every Friday afternoon
Yeah.
at Alpino,
Yeah.
and I have not been out for a Friday afternoon drink in
A year probably
Years.
since this time last year when you stopped.
before
Dry
that.
July.
Before that.
Yeah,
Before
nah,
that.
I
Hey,
was
we
the
used
same,
to
yeah.
always go for a drink,
Mm.
and now we never go for a drink. So that
I reckon it's-
I reckon it's just a culture, just maybe slightly evolving. But it could be me getting older, and now my friends have a drink at home
Yeah.
on Friday evening.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just a
Age,
personal
stage.
thing.
yeah, and I think there's this whole thing around like alcohol and sleep, and that's
Mm.
all coming into
Health.
it. And, yeah, but anyway,
People are definitely more
should probably book a table.
for the table. And but then I do think I'm like, oh, maybe it was just people because all my friends did kind of from the Mount all did kind of move to Aussie.
Yeah, that's true too.
So if they were there on a Friday afternoon, maybe
That'll be, yeah, it's definitely quieter
yeah,
down there
it is.
for sure.
Yeah.
That'll change though. I've been feeling people are coming back.
It's winter as well,
Winter
right?
as
yeah,
well.
That's true.
But even like we definitely tried to at Christmas time, and it just the buzz wasn't. It just wasn't there. But that could just be the Mount. We're not in Auckland. That's could be very town specific. Who knows? So yeah. Anyway, that's probably my Spain report.
Nice.
Amazing. I'm gonna try to do those squid sandwiches.
Yeah, that sounds.
Alioli
I just
with
that
croquettes.
makes so much sense.
I know. I reckon that could be a
Like,
real
it's such a good
banger.
idea.
Patatas bravas.
Mm,
Is this not the best food in the universe? Like
Yeah.
crispy fried potatoes covered in a spicy tomato sauce, and then with this alioli, the super garlicky alioli.
You could do
is
the
it egg
squid
base, not a yogurt base, eh?
It's egg based.
yeah.
Yes.
aioli.
Yeah, aioli.
So you could do the you could do that Morning Glory fried squid sando.
Ooh, you'd have to get it fried.
Oh yeah. I wonder if people would like it. Oh, I've lost my list.
I reckon that would definitely like open a few eyes up, eh?
It could do. It's very different.
It's
Damn, I
a bit
had a big
expensive though,
list
eh?
of what
That'd
I
be
put.
quite an expensive thing to.
Nah, squid's cheap.
Is it?
Yeah. Frozen baby squid.
Sweet.
Yeah. I reckon it's one of the cheapest bar snacks. I think it's clever. I don't know why people don't make it at home. Probably because it's a muck around.
And you, I guess you could shallow fry it, couldn't you?
I reckon it's one of those pub snacks you eat at the pub and you don't make it home.
Yes, it's hard to make it at home.
Well,
I mean, it's not hard,
it's
but
actually
it's,
not.
it's admin. Like,
Maybe.
couldn't air fryer, it'd have to be deep fried.
It has to be deep fried, yeah. Which is annoying.
And I reckon it's you have to get it spot on. Like, there's a small window of it being cooked or overcooked squid.
Yeah, true. True.
Like,
Baby
it's
squid's
like
Do you ever-
maybe a little bit
a
more
little bit
forgiving,
easier,
but
it's
like
quite
halloumi,
tender.
you
What product
make
would you
nice.
like use to fry if you go gonna get
Um,
someone to deep fry something?
well, depends what cuisine you're kind of going. In the squid sandwich, I'd almost go like a Sanders.
Oh yeah,
Or-
that's the
or-
better.
Yeah, just as a little bit in the
Seasoning
in the
in the
in the light
breadcrumbs.
no, like a
Tempura,
light tempura.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Because it's
yeah.
got that real like, and it's kind of naughty when it's in a sandwich. It's kind of like a almost burger vibe, you know.
Yeah, and if you're deep frying, you want it to be naughty, eh?
Yeah. I love a good salt and pepper squid. So like sunshine salt probably, but very heavily peppered.
Black gold.
Yep, salt and vinegar squid be absolutely
Yeah.
stunning.
cool. Yeah.
That dill pick, take a dill pick, the dill pickle
Mm,
seasoning that we
yeah.
did for Christmas last year on a crispy squid.
And you'd be adding that to
Yum.
like a flour base. Is that what you're?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna have a muck around with it because I do like the potato
Good.
starch for frying. I quite like
Basic
playing with
tempura
a,
situation and just season.
playing with a combo of flour and corn flour. Yeah, try and see what the best
That's a
super light crispy is.
that'd be a cool set, eh? Like those three products with a potato starch.
Mm,
Fucking-
Squid set.
little set.
yeah. Or
crispy
just
squid.
a little deep fry set.
Yeah.
Pub boys.
Well, yeah, pub
Game
boys
day.
because yeah, those seasonings would also be good on fish and chips.
Or the
or
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl, yeah.
Anyways.
We don't do that here. Yeah, interesting. I do think it's seafood is maybe in general one of those things that we don't often do at home, like
Yeah, that's true.
scallops, prawns, mussels.
It's really seen as like a luxury, isn't it? Is it?
But
I guess
sadly,
frozen
but
squid
yes.
is probably not that expensive.
No, it's not. Mussels aren't that expensive either, but
Mm.
admin,
Admin.
smell, you got to cook it quickly.
Yep.
You don't know what to do with the leftovers. Deep fries are a pain.
Yep.
Lots of those sort of things anyway. I love mussels.
High risk,
I
high
love
return.
mussels, and I couldn't tell you the last time I made mussels.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
hate it.
I love
You-
them. I buy them in the thing and eat them
Oh,
on
do
the
you
way
eat them in
home.
the
tub?
just sit there and eating them. I guess the best snack you can buy. Like,
Mussels?
I reckon-
Really?
I reckon-
Haley loves it, eh? She'll do that.
Oh,
And Abel will eat them.
man,
He won't eat
Yeah.
French fries, but he'll eat mussels out of a tub. Blows my mind.
okay.
honestly, normalize putting a tub of mussels in your water holder in the car.
No, don't do that.
Normalize having mussels in your
Oh, you would,
Your
hey,
cup holder.
holder.
Cup holder in your
everyone's
car.
talking about buying protein bars and shit. Buy a tub of
Yeah.
those. Just eat
Yeah.
them.
Um,
Mean.
tin fish. That's probably a good lead on to tin fish. I know we've talked about tin fish.
Yeah.
Last year or the year before, how it's very cool, very trendy.
Yeah.
But we would never serve tin fish on the menu. But over there,
It's everyone.
it's huge on the menu to have tin fish. Huge to have pickled mussels.
Yeah, for sure.
Your anchovies from a tin are on every menu. But
they-
they're good quality. They are beautiful.
Do they just lay them out in the tin, like still in the tin, or
Nah.
they
No,
dress
they
it up
put
and
it,
dress
dress
them
it
up,
up.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Olive
Well, the
oil,
anchovies are
olive
just
oil,
like
olive
laid
oil.
on the plate.
Yeah, got
Often,
ya.
the pan con tomate, which is they take a specific sort of tomato and then rub it on the bread, toasted bread with garlic,
Yeah.
and then sometimes you'll be able to lay your anchovies on top of that.
Bougie.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Oh, so simple though. It's literally 3 ingredient and no garnish on anything.
Good.
I
Oh,
don't
really?
I
think
rate that.
I don't think I saw any fresh herbs.
Good.
And that
Interesting.
really fascinated me because I love fresh herbs. I use fresh herbs in so much, but they're
Oh,
not
in
my.
it, but not as a garnish.
Nah, but they would.
I hate it.
Do you?
Yeah. If I
I-
get like 3 little leaves of
Lawn
something on
Oh,
top,
okay.
I'm like, yeah, I'll eat it first to get rid of it
Okay.
and then move on.
Okay.
Interesting. But what if
Yeah.
it's like supposed to be there, like coriander on a stir fry? You know, it's supposed to add to the flavor.
Yeah, if it's kind of like, not if it's just like a little pretty little couple leaves on the top. Like if
Yeah.
it's actually like
Like
used as a
microgrease or
seasoning
something.
sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, yeah, yep.
So all the marinated tomatoes and stuff, like you'd want them. There's no basil,
Yeah.
no parsley,
Not even to the side, just
nothing,
okay.
nothing on
Is
a
that because
single.
the tomatoes just actually taste
Well,
good
yeah, like they
themselves?
actually
They're meat?
taste
They're
incredible.
not just
Covered
like
in
watery
oil.
tomatoes?
Everything has olive oil on it,
Yeah.
and because you know how when I went to Italy, I took my sesh oil and my man grind, and I put man grind on most things I ate. I found the pastas to our taste like
Interesting.
I needed more seasoning,
Interesting.
but I didn't
Me
put
too.
seasoning on a single thing I ate in Spain. Everything was tasted
Mint.
nicely good flavor, good spice, good salt,
Balance.
good garlic,
Yep.
good olive oil.
It's just fresh
good
stuff, eh? It's like the growing
produce.
conditions are so much better, eh? I don't know,
Yeah.
it's warmer climate.
Beautiful fresh berries, like great market produce, fresh juices, good coffee,
Mm-hmm.
great coffee, great people.
Does it snow in Spain?
Nah, it's
Nowhere.
warmer.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
warmer.
I know it gets
Oh,
spoiling
maybe
hot.
maybe up the. They definitely get snow in the Pyrenees.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess there is parts of Spain.
It's
That
po-
gets,
So
yes.
there's high, there's
Yes.
different climate.
Yes. Yeah. The Pyrenees. Pyrenees are cool. I like. This is lame, but I like.
You're a hiker now.
I would go and hike that because they used the Pyrenees as an escape route in World War II.
Oh, okay.
So they used to
Oh,
take people from France to Spain over the Pyrenees.
right.
And it was a very famous, like there was a couple of escape routes and they had these guides and they were like girls. So there's quite a few novels about them.
Yeah.
And I've read a couple, which is quite fascinating. So it's like a 5-6 day hike through the most treacherous snowy
Treacherous. It's such a good
conditions
word.
with like the Nazis bombing them, they like chasing them,
Yeah.
and the pilots, because the pilots would get shot down, but they'd parachute out
Yeah.
and they'd land, and then there'd be like these safe houses, and then they'd have these people take them in
Wild.
groups
Yeah.
to Spain so they could get back to Britain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got ya.
So fascinating. So like seeing that stuff's cool. Yeah, very interesting. Don't know.
History.
It's
It's
tickled
cool
my
history.
fancy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, real
such,
cool.
such cool
Yeah,
history.
we don't have history in New Zealand.
Oh, we're about to get World War
There
Three,
is,
so
but,
we'll-
yeah.
Not, but
Not
it's
to that
recent.
level, not
Our
to that
history
level.
is
Yeah,
recent.
yeah,
We're
not
talking
to that
about like
yeah, that
14,000
Yeah.
years ago. There's castles.
14,000 years
No, but-
ago.
and
she's in
in
Jerusalem.
Greece. No, in Greece. They
No,
literally-
yeah,
they have,
yeah,
they're
okay.
talking
I
about
thought you were talking
they've
about
got-
World War Two.
no, no, but they've got artifacts from 6,000
they got-
BC.
I love
that they're trying to figure out where they've come from or why people had these things. Like, what did
Yeah.
these statues
How were the
mean?
pyramids built?
6,000 BC. We don't even. You can't even comprehend that. I can't comprehend that.
No,
Yeah,
man, I
that's-
can't.
Yeah.
They got real cool. Even like all the mythology in like Greece, and even like I know Mexico had heaps of like
Yeah.
I want to say made up, but it's like what a lot of them believed
Yeah,
happened, which
yeah.
is like this crazy thought process around like how they even like, you have museums about all this shit.
Yeah. There was a lot of that in Greece. Like, you go to we went to the Acropolis, and looking at these buildings from well and truly pre-Christ times.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, so this was Athena's. And she fought Poseidon to live here, and and you're like,
wild.
so it's come from something, eh? Like,
Yeah.
it really like brings gods, and from being this completely mythical thing to being like, there was something that happened that
people will talk about.
that made them build this or whatever. Yeah, it's fascinating, very very fascinating.
All right,
Lots of great yarns.
we need to wrap up anyway, don't we?
Okay, yeah, I do, but I just want to say Solera. I went to Solera for dinner the other night, and the French month. So you got another week. If you can get there. That was absolutely mind blowing.
Talk us through it. What was it?
So he's got a French menu running on a Friday as a set menu, so it was $90 a head. Really, really good value. 4 courses. So there's a couple of canapes, beef tartare. We had the best chicken liver parfait I've ever had.
Ooh.
Flatbread with like an apricot jam and or apricot butter, and
Oh, interesting.
yeah, it was honestly like I was so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so nice, and they have like wines. Magnums are selling by the glass, like really well priced, $11 glasses or $14 glasses of wine. And then we had beef cheek bourguignon, so it was like a beautiful beef cheek, so their take on a bourguignon, and then the cassoulet, which is a sausage duck, and this other thing on this thing was yum.
It's 4 courses, $90.
4 courses, and then you can add. We added on dessert. Yeah, but
Sweet. Yeah.
really lovely. I just think during winter, while everyone is so quiet, like they have gone all out to get people in that door, and I think that is so
people excited.
admirable.
Mm.
They are working to get people there, and they are providing incredible value for money, and their food is literally 10 out of 10. So if anyone can, they're doing wine and cheese nights, they're doing quizzes, wine quizzes, all sorts. And then they're running their French dishes on the menu all month as well. So yeah, get to Solera.
Nice.
Yeah, fave.
Good work, Solera.
Real good. Whew. Anyone got anything else they want to talk about?
What countries
No,
are
I think
you
our time's up.
We've got to go, otherwise we're going to get noised out by
Okay.
lunch. So
Well, welcome back. We're back.
welcome back. We're back.
We're going to be doing this every week.
We will see you next week.
Yes.
I'm
committed.
away in a few weeks. Just for a week though.
No, that's fine. We're going to keep going. We've got
No,
to
do it
set the
without
We'll
thing.
go without you.
Oh, hey, do you want to know about my challenge that I've signed up to?
No.
Ah, okay, all right.
week. Tell
I'll
us
tell you
We'll
next
see if you
week.
last the
Yeah.
week.
All right. Thanks.
Bye.